You know, a big part of why I like to rock hound and hike and get outside is to, get out in nature. The trees, the water, the rocks, the soil, the animals, the insects, the fungi, the whole picture, the flora and the fauna. I enjoy it. I know it's good for my brain. I know it's good for my body, and I know it helps me decompress. But sometimes I need to kill time before I go into a store or go into an office or, go back to the house because I'm sweating profusely from being in the gym. And I do, a little rock hounding in the landscaping. Now, don't take these. These are theirs. They bought them and they paid for them. But, it doesn't cost anything to take pictures or videos of them. So let's take a quick look, like I do often, I'll admit it, around the gym area and see what we find in the landscape. So there's the fitness center, and there's some rocks around here. These have been curated and cleaned and washed, and so it's pretty easy just to come through and take a look at them. And you find cool stuff here real quick, right? So right here is a very nice pre-tumbled piece of granite, right? And you can see the quartz crystals, probably some feldspar in there. Good place for some examples and some training if you're building your eye, right? There's a lot of chalcedony in here. This one's just a sandstone, but it's a beautiful sandstone. Look at those layers in there and how it rounds out. That is just gorgeous, right? Here's another sandstone that's very cool, clean. These would go in your garden because that's what they are. They're landscape rocks. Got some vein quartz. It's been tumbled here. Along with some, here's another piece of quartz. Some iron staining on it. Here's some chalcedony. Check this guy out. It's beautiful. This one's redder. Probably a big chunk out of some granite. Of quartz. There's another piece of granite. Get it to focus. There we go. There's another piece of granite. This one's caught my eye. There we go. So there you go. That was fun. A quick rockhound speed round, scanning the landscape rocks at the gym.